Yo, shout out to Joe Rogan. After many years of mocking Christians, mocking Jesus, he has finally admitted that Christianity works and that he's going to church.
All of our flaws are what make us fun, you know, like laughing, getting drunk, going to see a great movie, falling in love, having a family, you know, having a cool podcast, whatever it is. All those things are what makes life fun for us in this particular state. But, you know, if you transcend from this life into a permanent state of the DMT dimension, which is what might be next. That might be what people see when they have these near-death experiences. That might be, I mean, it might be when you are released from your physical body and consciousness exists in the sea of consciousness that is the entire universe itself, that all of these things are conscious and aware. They're just in a different way. I mean, we might be holding ourselves back from that with this ridiculous notion that it's dystopian to think that we're going to be improved technologically.
So you've become more religious recently, right? Like, or I guess you go to church now.
Like I said, I think they're relaying a truth. I don't think it's myth. I don't think the whole thing is myth, but I don't think it's entirely accurate either. You know, like when I was having a conversation with my daughter about the book of Revelations, because they were reading the book of Revelations, and they were talking about how it's all going to happen, how it's going to end. And then I said, well, let me tell you something. There's no way that guy telling you that knows that. He might be reading the text, and that text, by the way, is a translation. It's an English translation of probably either Latin or Greek, which was originally ancient Hebrew. Like, a lot is lost in text, and a lot is lost also in the oral tradition.
No, yeah, I want to say that if you're reading the book of Revelation, there's many different people who read it way too literally. They don't understand the spiritual aspect of it, right? So they may think like big creatures are going to be walking on the earth, or big scorpions are going to come to the earth, and huge stuff just dropping on people. And somebody like Joe Rogan will hear that and be like, no way. But in all actuality, whoever's teaching it is probably not teaching him in the spiritual way that the Lord wants him to understand it. So he can say things like, that's not going to happen, because he doesn't understand the spiritual aspect of it. Neither does the person teaching him properly.
You know, but it's like a long story. Like, do I want to sit down with her and talk about the Younger Dryas impact theory? And it's like, but I'm like, there's no way that guy knows. It might be true. It might be true, but there's no way he knows it's true, because he's just a person. He's a person like you or me that is like deeply involved in the scripture. The scripture, to me, is what's interesting. It's fascinating.